Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money. Friday. Football Friday. We're 40 days away from some football action. So there's that. Excited about that. How can you not be? It's football season. Like, subscribe, ring that bell here. Winner free picks, great. Max Wagers, though, is where we want you to come gather around the campfire as we talk sports. It is me up first here with Midday Money, followed closely by Miss Allie Burns, Morning Wood, Just Parlays of Chris King, 2 to 3, Back to the Window, Scott and Scott, World Soccer Betting, Sean Miller, 4 to 5, and then Game Time with Nick, Tim, and Lenny. Nick, Tim, and Lenny.
Oh, right.
Good morning, Tim.
Good morning. Good morning.
And that is why we say, come on over to the Max Wager channel. We got you covered. So, again, like, subscribe, ring that bell. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, come give me a follow. All these picks will be posted. The daily picks here, the hockey, baseball, all the player props up and available on that Twitter stream, the Twitty. Let's get right to it. So, again, not a good day yesterday. Losing day all around for me. Just a bad day, and I knew it was going to be a bad one, like right out of the gate. Okay, so we hit a couple player props early, but just bad news. Like Cincinnati had the under. I'm like, I still kind of like this under. Yeah, Cincy in the under. Terrible. Pirates got it done for us. San Diego, a no-show. St. Louis, and I should have known. We're talking about that. Big line move there. Loser. Had the A's. That was fantastico. Gotta love that one. And the Yankee under. Now, if you would have told me this Yankee game would have been a riot like that, definitely not what I thought. Again, I'm coming back with the Yankee under here. But losing day, I told you, it was a little loser month here in June. Sometimes you hit the bumps. What am I going to do? Can't crush it all the time. We lose some games. It happens. Welcome to sports betting. 108 and 98 with our baseball. 20 and 24 in the video for the seasons. Depending on the site, 270 and 251 plus 24.74. Or look at 264, 259 plus a dime and some change. Big swing based on these totals. And again, the totals for me, nice run, 120.79, so 60% there. We're doing well. 35 and 27 with the fades. Again, not a lot of fades. We had the St. Louis yesterday, minus 110, so it's not like our fades are losing and we're taking terrible numbers, but it is what it is. You know, a couple losers lately. Got to get back on track, and hopefully we will. You know, that's what we do. We just grind along. So Mets under today. Now, you know, it's Alcantara and a little Taiwan Walker, and you know how I feel about our guy, Cantera. The dude is a absolute beast. I think he's fabulous. I think if they scored more runs, he'd probably be a Cy Young type of front runner. That being said, I think Musgrove took a Cy Young hit yesterday. Taiwan Walker, not the Cy Young candidate on the Mets. You'd think it would be Scherzer or DeGrom. But listen, not bad numbers from Walker. And again, Miami, I've said it from April before the season started. Can we get some hitting out of that team? That's the problem. I'm going under 7.5. I'm sure Richie P will be in here with a yes run first inning with Miami because they always seem to give up runs early here. I get it. I don't know. I think why do I think this is a 3-1 type of affair, something low scoring. Yankees with Sevy and Verlander. Verlander's looked ageless. Sevy looks pretty healthy. I'm a 7.5. I'm going back under here. I know we saw a crazy, again, maybe that game should have stayed under 6-1 last night or whatever it was. 6. I saw it was 3-3 in the first time. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Went out to dinner. My daughter wanted to go with her friends out to eat, right? So she got all dressed up. I said, we'll go. Her other parents were there, so we met another couple, and we're just sitting at the bar hanging out. I look up the score. It was 6-3 in the fifth inning. I'm like, what the heck is happening here? And, of course, they're all Astros fans down here. And then, of course, bottom of the ninth, we got that Hicks home run. I'm like, the Yankees win. My wife was like, really? You had to do that in front of the new people? It's like, yeah, why not? Stir the pot a little bit. But, like, are you kidding me with that game yesterday? Anywho, I'm back on the under there. And the Royals and Kansas City. The Royals of Kansas City. The Royals of Kansas City versus the Oakland A's. Oakland. We see this offense. Now, Cole's a guy I've bet on a few times, more at home because he's got a little high 5 ERA here. But this is Kansas City, who I'm not a lover of offensive action. Probably sellers, right? I just don't like it. And as Greinke, and I kill Greinke all the time. Like, part of me wants to take the A's here. I'm thinking, why not just take the A's here? Irvin's good, but his road numbers are bad, and Greinke has terrible numbers of late. But again, that's all bloated on the road. 5 of his last 6 starts on the road. You see the runs, 5, 6, 7 runs. At home, he's got a 2.40 ERA. Throw that slop in here. This A's team, a no-hitter, you give up 2 hits, and you walk 9 guys. Wild pitches. I mean, like, what? Not 9 guys. I'm exaggerating, but this team is lost, literally. So give me the under. I actually got a 9.5 at one spot with that. It's basically 9s all over. Hockey, 70 and 60 plus 17, 56 in the video. We'll take it. Avalanche, puck line. Again, also, you want to jump on the under again? I've had the under basically all series, but I'll go puck line here with the Avs to wrap it up. I thought it would be a 4-1 kind of sweep. Little gentleman's type sweep here. So give me the Avalanche to get it done. Nice run by Tampa. You can't really knock the Lightning here. 3 in a row is tough, but let's be honest. This Avalanche team from December on was like the odds-on favorite. They were like just a juggernaut all season. No harm losing to that team, So Avalanche get the call. Prop time. Little losing day yesterday, 188 and 343, minus 36. Big Bills. Let's get to it. Tampa Bay. Mitch Keller for the Pirates. I'm going to grab a little Choi here for plus 180. Again, I'm getting guy 3-4 hole here. I think Keller has some guys on base. Allow some guys. Give me the ribby here. Minnesota, this is just this Rocky team. Jermaine Marquis, not a big lover. And Minnie, again, Araz, he's the first hitter. Do I like Lane 175? No. But the guy's hitting like 360 or whatever heck he's hitting. Anybody gets on base, chances are he's going to drive him in if we get any kind of bottom of the order production. Maybe there's a walk. Maybe there's an error. Whatever. I got guys on. This guy's going to definitely put the bat on the ball and get the ball in play. Correa's been pretty hot, 130. Again, that's pretty much the lowest I kind of go here in the props. I'll grab him. And Urshela, a couple spots below him for a plus 160. The old professional type hitter here for mini veteran. Again, Marquis put some guys on base. Urshela, drive him in. St. Louis. Now, Goldie and Arenado were minus 100 for Goldie. Why not? The guy's got 60 RBI. And Arenado was a plus 110. I'm not going to go that kind of route. I'm not put out even money, stuff like that in our props. Any kind of props we do, or futures we do, kind of stuff like that, we go bigger kind of numbers, and they are what they are. I'm not going to do an even money there. Kyle Hendricks. It's Kyle Hendricks. Don't love Kyle Hendricks. I think Arenado's got 3 home runs against the guy. But I'll go Yepes and Bader. A little I think Yepes will be batting in the 5 or 6 spot here. Bader a little further down. I thought in 190, 175, I thought about Gorman and Carlson too. Still might add these guys, 145 and a 210er for these 2 cats. I thought about adding, coming in with all the young guns here for the Redbirds. So Seattle, speaking of young guys, Rodriguez, I'll grab a 180 on this guy. Hopefully, what am I doing? I'm doing the show at noon. This game is at 10 o'clock tonight, or however, 9:38. First pitch. Heck is that about? I got no lineup. I'm hoping he's in the 3-hole as opposed to leadoff spot. We'll see. I mean, I like him. Ty France, Crawford for Seattle, the driving runs, but they, France is usually the 2 guy, but they've been flipping Crawford and J-Rod for me. But I'm going to have the 185 here versus Lorenzen. And how about my guy Reed Detmers? Where is Anthony from Pounded? He's a big Reed Detmers guy. I told him, I was like, I kind of like Reed Detmers. I'll type it up and A through the no-hitter. Yeah, hi, he's in the minors right now. Option to the minors. And a little Cincinnati. Oh, so I kind of like the Reds today here, right? San Fran coming from a tough series versus the Braves. Back home, laying a big number here. Cobb on the hill. I'm going to grab some plus what here, Farmer and Moustakis. Plus 195, plus 220. Farmer was supposed to be in the 5-hole. Moustakis, I think, is in the 6 or 7. And this is kind of like tough spot for San Fran coming home, right? You're off some tough games. And then you have Cobb, who, what's he going to do? Come out, folks, 4 or 5 innings. Not a huge Cobb guy. Not a big San Fran guy, all in all. I mean, Cobb's got a 5-something ERA in the season. And then you look at just the way San Fran, that's just a rough one the last couple of days here. I mean, they're waiting 2-1 loser, 12-10 wild one, through 4-3 and a 7-6er. Tough battle there. And then you come home and you get the lowly Reds. I don't know. I'm going to grab big money here on these guys. That's it. That's my thing. They're my props today. It is what it is. Michael's in the house. Good morning, Michael. Brio. Llama. You know it. I'm going to get some llama socks, I think. I'm going to wear them out in Vegas. People know who I am. Big llama socks. Hey, you're a llama guy? Maybe a little llama hat. Cover the shaved head out there so I don't burn. Not try to ask you a 3-run lead in the bottom 9. And, but between them and Giants the other night, I hate baseball. Number 1 pick plus $4. Yeah, everybody was on, that. I didn't follow that, who would go number 1 there. A lot of wildness, though, I saw with that play there. Getting back to the Yanks. Yeah, I'm a Yankee guy. Yesterday I was like, well, do anything here. You take the dog or a Yankee run line to get it done. For them to come back, right? I mean, it's 3-0 in the first inning. You're thinking, here we go. Yanks can't beat a good team, can't beat a good pitcher. Then it's 3-3. You're like, all right, maybe this team is different. And as a Yankee fan, that's the way I look at it. Like, maybe these guys are a little different. Come all the way back like that. And good for Hicks finally starting to get some good hits, considering he's been garbage for us. And I was like, wow, $10 million for this guy is not a bad deal. He was highly rated prospect for Minnie. Man, what a little run he's been on. Good for him. Getting good with the Yankee fan base, pulling out some wins. Obviously, they want to see that in October. But, yeah, as a Yankee fan, I'm kind of like, wow, this team, all right, you got 50 wins, but all right, you beat the bad teams, right? You're supposed to beat bad teams. No, that was a good comeback versus a good team, a good bullpen. And you did it with guys legging out who's, not the big name guys. Good for them. How can I take the Trout home run prop? I got a sneeze coming on. Hold on a second here, folks. Excuse me for that. I couldn't even pull myself out of the window fast enough. I had to just hit the mute. All the guy does is hit home runs versus Seattle. I like the Angels for the game as well. I see them doing the Mariners. This Mariner team, underachieving bunch, absolutely. I mean, Trout, what's he have, like 8 home runs the last 3 games or something ridiculous, right? He's Mike Trout. He's good. Although, like I said, Judge and Ramirez for me are MVP type guys. But yeah, they really do beat this team pretty good. Actually, so Mariners 1-5 the last 6, but how about they are 5-2 the last 7 here in LA? Interesting stuff there. But a Trout home run prop, is it what? Is it under $2 there, Michael? It's under $2. Taking the Braves money line. Braves are second best MLB versus lefties. Not a huge Ian Anderson fan. Does not play care. Yeah, and let's be honest. I had the Reds. Yes, I had the under because I said, look at this Dodger lineup. I mentioned Muncy hitting $150. Cody's hitting $2. Justin Turner's hitting $2. Trey Turner and Freddie Freeman are hitting. That's fine. Betts isn't in the lineup. Will Smith, okay. I mean, Gavin Lux, you can look at this team and be like, where, you scratch your head a little bit like, why are we still laying these kind of numbers with this team? I do like Urias. Anderson's another guy I kind of like. A short number like this, though, I think we mentioned yesterday the Dodgers just to win and covering out run lines. It's one of these spots for me where, all right, I'm going to take the Braves at a 120 spot. Is it worth it? Like, I know the Dodgers, because as much as you kind of like the Dodgers, right? They're like, oh, the Dodgers are good. You see a number like this, you're like, why are they only laying this much? But then you dig into the numbers, you say, why they're laying this much? Because their offense hasn't been good. Urias has been good, on the road, not at home, and vice versa. A lot of these guys with their splits. That's it. I can't say no. I mean, Anderson for me is, I think the edge is with Urias. Yanks under, yes. Marlins first 5 under. Sure, I can do Marlins first 5 under, first 5 under game. Mets team total under, just unders. As Buckline, let's go. We cash it. Let's hope for Mikel. Let's go. Close out hockey with a nice win. Giants run line, and I kind of don't like it. And listen, I think I lost in this spot with the Giants another time too, coming back from the East Coast. I just don't, or it was the Padres. You're coming back from the East Coast, you're home. I don't like the scheduling spot for them. Just don't like it. Can't seem to lose, and Verlander's not looked good his last few starts. Has he been? I know he had the one bad start. Has he been that bad overall? Let's see, Verlander. White Sox gets him for 4 runs. 3 innings, 4 runs. I mean, Michael, start before that, 7 innings, 3 hits, 0 runs. 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. 7 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs. I guess he gave up, 3-run home run. That's what happens. You give up a walk and a couple hits, and it's a 5-4 win. He still got to win. He got no decision. 6 innings, 6 runs versus Seattle got him. Before that, 6-0, 5-0, 8-0, 6 2/3, 2. 7 innings, 1. I mean, he's had a couple bad starts. Like Seattle grabbed him, and you kind of, not that one, you saw that one coming. He'd been so good. Maybe you throw a clunker in there, and Seattle got him. Then he came back 2 starts later and shut him down, 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run versus Seattle the next time he faced them. The White Sox tagged him a little bit. I don't know. It's tough going against Verlander. And again, as a Yankee fan, I see them lose to good pitchers. And again, they battled back. Is it? I mean, do you want to lay? How am I going to say? Oh, I can't lay a $1.15 with the best team in baseball on pace for 120 wins. I understand. I'm just not betting it. Just not betting it. I just want to take the Pirates with Keller, huh? Excuse me. Sorry, folks. It is what it is. A lot of allergies down here. Yeah, first game off the series with the Yanks. No, it's not the series off the Yanks, Tampa Bay. Is it? Oh, because they had an off day, right? They had the off. I'm like, wait a second, they didn't play the Yanks, but they had an off day. Yes and no to that. Again, back-to-back spot. You're playing a Sunday night to the Monday, or it's boom, boom. They played Thursday day game, and now they're playing Friday night or something. I'd be like, all right, you know what? I could go with that. I don't know. I think you got time to sit here and lick your wounds. And Springs hasn't pitched bad. I don't know if I'm. I mean, Keller's numbers. Let's see Keller of late. 6 innings, 1. 5 innings, 2. 6 innings, 1. 5 innings, 2. 3 innings, 1. 2 innings, 1. That's obviously out of the pen. 4 innings, 5. Again, he started 4-4, 4-5, 4-5 more runs there. Yeah, he's been good since the beginning. It's a big number. You want to grab a plus $2. I get it. First 5. I think it could be worth a shot. It could be low scoring. Because that Tampa offense isn't all that great shakes. I think they bring it. Here we go. Right after people thinking about taking the Pirates first 5, you want to run line it. Again, it's a $2 line. You have to go run line with it. But on the same token here, you look at Michael brought up some Keller. I looked at him. I ran off his last few starts. He's going to keep you in it. He's going to keep you in it. It's a no play for me all around. Over on the Twinkies of Minnesota with our guy Bundy and Marquez on Hill. I could do an over here. What do we have here on this spot? A 9. I could do an over. Obviously, I got some mini props. I think they're going to score some runs. So, yeah, I would lean over there. Boston, money line, and the over versus Cleveland. I kind of like the under here in that game. Pivetta had pitched decent. Quantrell's been pitching all right. The over. I understand you want to go over. It went up from 8.5 last night. I like the under here. But, boy, I wouldn't get involved. Cleveland is red hot. And, I'll take a team plus money who's red hot. Omar, how you today? Got Avalanche puck line? Yes. Yankees money line, minus 120. Again, can't say no to the Yanks. They're freaking awesome. What are you going to say about the Yanks? The Cards over the Cubbies. Not a big fan of laying 160. Rangers with Dunning. I like Dane Dunning. Okay. The Mets over. Do not like the Mets. I already got the under 7 in that game. Texas run line with Dunning. I like Dane Dunning, so I'm not going to say no to my guy there. White Sox today. What do we got in this game? Voth and Kopech. It had to be a run line with my guy on the hill. I like that kid. Houston money line. Again, you're getting the Astros, who are a good team. Crazy game last night. Who thought it would be? I didn't think it would be an over. So, as much as I say, how do I argue against taking the Yanks? You're arguing plus money, albeit a little bit, though. You say, well, they were winning that game 6-3, they blew it. Well, maybe all of a sudden the bullpen comes back and they think in the back of their heads they lead off with a walk or a base hit. They start thinking, oh, boy, they're going to get us again. I would, believe it or not, I would lead more to Yankees than Houston here. Seattle versus Lorenzen and the Angels. Flexion's just been bad this year. Mini over, yes. Seattle under, I can do Seattle under. White Sox over. You're thinking they're going to hit Voth here. I like to see him hit. I like the White Sox. I like the pitcher. If you got the Sox run line, you want the over, right? You want this game 4-0 in the first inning. Total San Fran seems low. I want to go over. Second time Giants I've seen Ashcraft and Cobb. I don't have a lot of faith in. I'm not a big Cobb guy. Ashcraft hasn't been terrible. Again, it's just a weird spot, right? They're coming back. Wild games versus Atlanta. Now you're home. Why bet? If you don't have to bet it, you don't have to bet it, right? I know you're a homer. I get it. You're there. Warriors, Giants. It's in the backyard. The Braves money line, a little bit of plus money here, a home dog versus the Dodgers. Again, it's the Dodgers. Haven't been playing what people thought they'd been playing to. I get it. You want to take a little plus. What do you got, a 110 on the side there, 115? I think I'm liking the Giants over too. Everybody's here on this Giant over here with Cobb. You think Cobb's going to give up some runs? They're going to hit Ashcraft a little bit, huh? Crone prop, 3 homers. 3 homers? Come on. How are you going to go 3 homers? I guess it's good. You got to put $10 on it to win 150 or whatever. I didn't know. What are the odds on that? I was watching a live stream of the Yanks, and every fan in there was like, Yanks for a World Series is a lock. I have to remind them nobody thought the Braves had won last year. Well, here, we can maybe you want to talk about a lock for the Yanks, making the playoffs, right? I don't think any team who started out there's only been a handful of them have missed the playoffs. Granted, probably half of those were when there was, you win your division, you're automatically in the, ALCS or NLCS, whatever. Playoffs, yes. Will they be AL champs? I don't know. I think Houston could still nab them. How about Cleveland? Nobody's really talking about that little group, spunky little bunch. They can make some trades. How about Toronto coming out of the blue somewhere? What about Tampa getting a bat? I mean, they're talking about trading. I think Rasmussen, one of their pitchers, because they have too many starters to go get a bat. I can't pencil the Yanks in for the World Series. I can't do it. I believe it or not.
Hey, sorry.
Go ahead.
Real quick, I because one of the comments was CJ Crone.
Yeah.
I could not find 3+ home runs. I found 2+, and that's 1650
plus 16 honey
for at least 2 home runs, over 1.5 home runs today.
CJ Crone in Minnesota, 2 homers today, pays 16 honey.
Good luck.
10 bucks on it for $1.65, I guess.
It's worth the shot, right? CJ Crone's been one of the best hitters for Colorado. If you think the game goes over, then yeah.
I've peed away $100 on a lot worse bets than that. Hello,
yeah,
Arizona.
Don't you have the Arizona Diamondbacks in the division?
Arizona for the division for $100. So yeah, why not plus 1,600? Yeah, Yanks World Series. I don't know. It's June. Let's see what else happens here. Right? I like to see the trades come in. Where are the trades coming up pretty soon? Thoughts on under Tigers, D-backs. Kelly, I can go under here. I can go under, yes. Freeman gets World Series ring in Atlanta tonight. All right. That might be in a whenever they roll out little stuff like that, I like to fade that kind of team. Usually on like Monday Night Football or Sunday Night NFL, they roll in like, look at this, we're going to raise a banner for this team or honor this team, and that team ends up getting rolled.
Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit of a different scenario because it's only one player getting it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, it's only one guy.
If that's the case, I feel like I would want to go Freddie Freeman home run prop tonight.
I see. I would feel like I want to take the Dodgers. Like, boy, you're going to humiliate us like this. We're going to come out and show you guys. You know, like,
but that if it was for the entire team, like opening day, Atlanta raising their banner, I said bet Cincinnati that day.
Yeah,
and Cincinnati won.
Yep.
This scenario, I don't feel like this is the scenario where I would say, yeah, let's do that. No, I feel like this is a spot where, if anything, I would favor Freddie Freeman and the Dodgers. Or Freddie Freeman in general to do something today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I kind of like Freeman, like being like, look at this, guys. Like the team, like, really? All right, this is what you're going to, you know. I mean, listen, you knew he was going to get a World Series ring. You know, it's not like you're going to ship it to him. He's a little legend in his town there. I get it. But, like, that's piss off the Dodgers a little bit. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know, and again, as much as we badmouth the Dodgers, like, I really don't want to bet these guys or this and that. The Dodgers are still sitting here in first place. 43 wins. They've won, how many in a row here? Nice little win streak. It's not like it's you're betting a team that's he signed a huge contract and he's just on some middling bunch of guys. He said Fire plays with high average against Sevy. You want to take Houston? They're not a bad team. I get it. It's just tough to say, hi, let's just fade a team with 51 wins who just came back and stole your soul last night in the bottom of the ninth for plus 115. Watch a game and enjoy it. Maybe you want to live bet something. I don't know. I got the under. I'm thinking it's going to be a dog fight. I'm not looking for a side here. Same with yesterday's game. I thought it could go either way. And it did go either way. I went to the bottom of the ninth. It was a one-run game. Jennifer, how are you? Good morning. Good to see you. That little baby over there is not keeping you up all the time. Braves, I do like the Dodgers here. I like the Royals to go under the total. Angels under the total. I think you get a 9.5 now. I got a 9 on that game. Philly. Nola, short number for a score. I had San Diego run line yesterday there. This is a spot, and this is a tough one for me here to even come out with a side here because Phillies is playing so good. They get rid of Girardi, and this team is kind of turned it on a little bit. I do like Gore. I like San Diego. I'm just worried about the San Diego offense here, and I got a couple props. Yes, I don't know. This is a coin flip one for me there. No real thought on the Phillies. Toronto, Manoah, it would have to be a run line play. I looked at it. I think he was, what, a 140, 120 on the run line? Lines come down a little bit. It was 140 last night. It's 135. I get it's Manoah. Run line only. I'm not going to lay with him, especially with the line coming down. It would tell me to bet Milwaukee, much like yesterday's game. Line totally switched on that St. Louis game. I didn't see that one coming. Milwaukee got it done. Diamondbacks, I like the Diamondbacks there and the under. I do like the Reds. Give me the Reds there against who's that? Cobb on the hill. Who's just on St. Louis over against Hendricks. It's a 9. I could see that. I could see that. You know, we got good numbers here with the meat of the order versus Hendricks for St. Louis. So over the 9, sure. Avalanche puck line. All in a parlay. Oh, my goodness. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A 9-team parlay, Jennifer. Oh, my goodness. I would do straight bets and go 5 and 3 and make money instead of going – because that's a puck line parlay. That's a loser. You got a loser in there somewhere. I'm writing them down. I want to see how this one turns out. ATL. I mean, I like Cincy and put it in a parlay. As a $2, has a 180 dog. Philly, Toronto, Arizona, KC. STL over and puck line Avs. Crone screwed me yesterday. Couldn't get a hit. Listen. I understand the pain of hit props when I do my RBI props, and the guy ahead of me and the guy behind me gets the ribbies. I totally understand. It's not getting a hit. Mets money line. Again, I like Alcantara. Am I going to say no to? You know, this is like the Astros. How, you know, you're playing a good team, and the Mets aren't even playing that great a team. You're playing a good pitcher. Can I say no when you're getting plus 120? I can't say no. Mets, second best team in baseball, probably. Rangers, I do like Dunning, so I'm going to say okay to Dunning. Do I want to lay 150? Not particularly, but I do like the Rangers there. I trust. I don't want to lay. Give me Kopech on the run line. D-backs run line, Dodgers money line. I could say, listen, I kind of like the Dodgers. I'm talking myself into the Dodgers here. Who am I kidding? I got the Dodgers already minus 111, 115. Give me the Dodgers. Diamondbacks run line. I can see. I kind of like the under more than I like the run line, but that would be my second in that game. You know, I like Kelly. KC Monday, they're going to take Oakland in to get over losing after your pitcher has a no-hitter and 8. I mean, what do you mean get over losing? This team is a bunch of losers. They're terrible. But it's tough to just race to the window on Zach Greinke, who tops out at 86 miles an hour pitching. You know, I mean, do I want to really lay? Not really. Run line if you're taking Toronto with Manoah. Royals under. Oh, Dave's got to roll out the lock. Oh, my goodness. Why? Why are we doing that? I got the under here, and you roll out the lock, Dave M. Oh, Dave M. The triple lock. Triple lock. KC under. 6 runs. Last 3-game series. No. Unbelievable. Big X. I was doing good until the triple lock just came out for me. Yep. I have a low ERA. I don't think Cobb has a low ERA. I'm not sure about Cobb and his 5.62 if I consider that a low ERA. Ashcraft has been decent, 3.5. White Sox first 5, sure. Goldie over base hits. Is that 1.5 bases or 1.5 base hits? Because if it's bases, I can see that because I can see this guy hitting like a home run tonight. So sure. Blue Jays minus half first 5 with Manoah. I get it's Manoah. I'm sure we're going to run back this guy. Tigers no run first inning. I can see that. Yes. 3 homers against Bundy with a 386 RB. 386 average. Take the RBI prop with CJ. Well, yeah, I don't think it was a big number. That's why I kind of bypassed that game. I'm gonna pull it up here because again, like I mentioned, Goldie and Arenado and anything for that matter. When I do our futures, our MVPs, and stuff like that, or to win divisions or conferences, whatever the case may be, I don't come in with the even money guy. I don't. It's just unless there's nothing there, I'll be like, I guess we got to take a plus 120 or something. But I just kind of try to get something that's plus. CJ Cron plus 105. I mean, I'm sure if I wanted to, instead of taking plus 175 Ruby guys, if I flip them all to the plus 105s and minus 110s, we can erase this deficit relatively fast. But I try to give something out that's a little different. And that, and it's odd because people are like, oh, I don't want to, kind of take those things. Rodriguez plus 185 for a Ribby. That's crazy. But you know what? I'm going to put an 18 parlay in to go 8-0. What? All right. Traveling. Central Time Zone threw you off. That's 11 a.m. 11 a.m. in the Central. Tigers no-run first inning today. That's someone else came in with the no-run first inning against Merrill Kelly. I get it. That team has trouble scoring. Bad. They have trouble all over the place. Poor Detroit Lenny. White Sox run line with Kopech. That's my guy. I'm not going to say no to that. He's in our stable. We like him. Houston first 5. You're getting plus money, Gracious? Sure. Tampa Bay run line. I get it. You're playing the Pirates. And somebody's like, they're off the Yankee series. Yes, but you had a day off to get over that. So take care of business against the Pirates. St. Louis over Hendricks. Sure. Philly with Nola over Mackenzie Gore. I mean, Phillies have been playing good. I can't. Again, this is like the Yankee. You want to take a team. I can't say that I bet the Yankees or the Astros or the Phillies or the Padres. No. I mean, you got 2 decent teams going at it. Not interested. Mets, Miami, no run first inning. Great. Now, I got the under for the game. Will I be shocked if it's like 2-1 in the first inning here and ends up being like a 4-1 game? No. I don't know. Not interested in that no-run first inning. I think something bad's going to happen. Ole Miss to win out in baseball.
Yes. But to be fair, I've been on Ole Miss since the beginning of the playoffs. They are 8-1 throughout the College World Series playoffs. Oh, they've done it through pitching. Last 6 games, they've allowed 9 runs. They've been absolutely dominant, including shutting down a high-powered offense in Arkansas to 3 runs in 2 games. This is an Ole Miss team that's hot. They were one of the last teams to get in, but they have been the best team here. Oklahoma's been phenomenal too, but no, I like Ole Miss to win it out, and it's a pick 'em for both of them.
There you go.
Yes, Ole Miss all day.
Let's go, Ole Miss. The Ole Miss Deep River. 3-team par. Royals, Angels, White Sox plus 405. Taking some home action. Kansas, again, you're playing the A's. I get it. Angels, Chris Flexen's been bad. I understand. And Kopech's a guy. You know, I like Kopech, J-Rock. Nick's hitting like button. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Jack has World Series ring during one of the Giants games. They lost that game. Jack nearly hit a home run out. It was hit the left foul pole. Yeah, but listen, the Giants lost. They're the Giants. The Braves beat the Dodgers, right? There's some not bad blood. This is a little bit of a rivalry, though. Still like the Dodgers here. All overs in Reds and Dodgers game. Yeah, listen, and I had the unders. I'm like, whoa, yeah, that's why I'm on a losing streak. It's a bad bets. Guardians Red games are all over. Okay, I'm confused here. Reds and Dodgers, Guardians and Reds. Guardians are not playing the Reds. You just mentioned the Reds. Come on, Nick. Help me out here. Over A's KC. I like the under in that game. Exactly. Oh, because he said the triple lock, right? Last 3-game series, nobody scored 6 runs. Yeah. Killed that bet there, Mike. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the triple big X. There we go, the triple lock. Total bases from hits. 4 total bases plus 3 1/4. I'll take a shot on that one for $3. I mean, he hits a homer, you got it covered. 4 total bases, right? It doesn't have to go over. You just need 4. The Phillies' first 5, don't trust the pen. Yeah. Yep. You got it, gracious. Good afternoon, David. How are you? Hit big on the Yanks. My big pick is Cleveland Indians. Listen, Cleveland is red hot. I get it. I mean, nice comeback on the Yanks. I mean, I'm sure you were angry. Let's be honest. You were 17 minutes into that game. You're not 3-0. You're probably yelling and screaming. But, hey, never in doubt, baby. The Yankee backers never in doubt.
As somebody who had Houston money line yesterday, it just hurts each and every time. No, I'm kidding. That was ugly. I thought I was excited after the first 3-run shot. Was cussing at my phone after the second. The Yankees hitting it. Houston gets one. I'm like, okay, looks good. And then I knew once he walked the first 2 guys in the ninth, I'm like, all right, I'm screwed. Because I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to actually get this one to go my way. The Yankees are going to end up screwing me over again.
Let me just get to extra innings so I know, get out of here tied. I got a shot at extra innings because I got like a guy on second base. You got a shot at that second.
Yeah. Once they who was the guy in front of Judge? They walked the guy in front of Judge. And then I see first and second, 2 out with Judge, and I text my group chat, guy on second, Judge is up, this game's over.
Who's that, DJ LeMahieu or something?
Yeah, it might have been LeMahieu. Yeah, once they walked him, I'm like, oh, well, we're screwed. Okay, cool. That's a loser. Had it marked as a winner. It was like a 90% chance at winning at one point, and then all of a sudden just throw it away. That was kind of my night last night anyway.
I come to my little W's. I'm like, oh, Oakland. Yeah, great. I got a no-hitter going top 9, 2 hits. Wonderful. Then I see walk. Well, I'm like, that's a loser. I didn't even end up watching. I was late setting up the room today. I was so annoyed after that game. That was at like 4:00 in the afternoon. I didn't even go over anything till like 10:30 this morning. I'm like, I was just so annoyed. Like that's as frustrating. I just can't. I mean, thank goodness I didn't have Houston yesterday. I would have really been losing it.
Yeah, I had Houston yesterday. I had the over in Miami, which we get 4 runs in the first 3 innings. I'm like, ooh, bullpens are going to actually maybe help me out. And no, that didn't happen. And then I had the Guardians who lost 1-0, couldn't get anything done. And of course, I had the San Diego Padres. The teams that helped me yesterday in the MLB were the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Those are my 2 winners.
Nice.
Okay.
Pirates, baby. Katana, let's go.
Never in doubt.
And I think that Oriole game, because people were like, oh, that was against who went into pitch that day? Was that
Johnny Cueto?
Yeah. I was like, people were like Cueto. I'm like, how are we betting on Johnny Cueto? I had the over, but
no, I had Baltimore because I figured it'd be a high scoring game. I was all right with Dean Kramer. Yeah. And the White Sox were coming off of 3 crazy games versus the Blue Jays. I'm like, this is 100% a situational spot.
Yeah.
Where I liked the Baltimore Orioles. Did not expect them to shut him out. Yeah. That's for sure. But I'll take a 4-0 win there. That was one of the good point of my nights.
I was like, it's Cueto. He's good for 4 runs. This game's going to be like an 8-6 kind of game. The bullpen's spent. Yeah. Now, Cueto's fine. He goes 6, gives up his 3-4 runs, and that's it. Like,
that being said, I'm on the White Sox today with Kopech in the run line.
Yeah, he's good.
Yep, 100%.
Michael says Oklahoma on the money line.
No. Get out of here with the Sooners. No, Ole Miss all day. Come on.
Houston first 5 run line. Take that half a run, huh? Versus Sevy. Tampa Bay run line. I can't say no. I mean, it's the Pirates. We had the Pirates yesterday, but definitely not looking at Pat Keller today. Toronto money line. The lines come down, although just a couple pennies there, about a nickel, dropped 5 cents. Run line for me there, Michael. Braves plus the run line. You think it's going to be a 1-run game? If you like the Braves, just take the Braves. Why are you going to lay one, whatever it is? And Boston with Pavetta. I like the under Pavetta. Jack at home against Jensen still hasn't landed. Jack Peterson. Crone 4 more bases. All right, so 4 bases gets you a win. I'd say okay for 325.
Well, isn't he the same guy that had Crone to hit 3 home runs today? A home run would be 4 bases in general.
Yeah. So roll it out. Yeah.
There you go. Have fun with that one.
Yeah. Judge hit a 3-0 pitch too. Hey! That's like back in the day, like they're trying to intentionally walk Miggy Cabrera and he just lines a base hit to
salt on the wound, MZ. Salt on the wound.
The worst thing about that Astro loss was that it was some random guys having a bad year at the homer. We mean random guy, Aaron Hicks. Come on. It's center field for the Yanks. You're just talking. It's Mantle, Roberto Kelly, and Aaron Hicks. I guess you could throw Bernie Sanders in there, or Bernie Williams in there. People hit me up on Twitter like they're really smart. Oh man, Michael, are you a guy who's just rolling out like, yeah, easy winner on the Astros? Like, don't underestimate the Baltimore Pen. They were actually pretty good to start the year. This team. Speaking of Twitter for Michael, someone posted the time frame along the Orioles winning, I think, 30 games, and it called like this year was like whatever 55 games or 60 games. Last year was like 90. It was like 100, and they're putting together a little group here. Under 8.5 Giants. I could say yes to that. I do like the Reds. I was saying he has 3 homers against Bundy. Yeah, I knew he had 3 homers versus Bundy. I saw that. All right, we just misunderstood you there, miss. Dodgers game. Dodgers win. They've covered the run line every game this year with twice. Yeah, they're 37-4 to the run line when they win. It's insane. Yes. It's run line only with the Dodgers. Well, because most of the time, Michael, you're laying 150 even on the road. I mean, this is a short number today. Alec, how you coming in here? Angels money line with Lorenzen laying the 150. Again, I don't like laying 150 with anybody, especially some guy, Lorenzen. Dodgers, I can get behind Dodgers. Houston, again, it's just tough going against the Yanks, but you get Verlander. It's a good team. A little plus money. I don't want to be like, hi, let's fade the best team in baseball for plus 108. It'd be a really like a non-play for me. But again, I've had the under yesterday and today, so sidewise, White Sox run line with Kopic, sure. Avalanche money line, well, I'm going puck line. I still think the Avalanche win, though. Yeah, sorry, Mike. We got laughs here. It's just get off. You can't go on that Twitter and start talking stuff. All right, Allie Burns coming up shortly. I got to find the banner for Miss Allie Morning Wood. Here it is. On a Friday, soon to be a football Friday, right around the corner. For those of you interested in football, someone asked me who I liked in the Astros game. I said I'm taking the Astros or whole world's on the Yanks. Then a bunch of Jackass Yankee fans start talking about how they were World Series champs. Never in doubt, Yankees. Easy winner. Rocking chair game. Judge of me have homers against Verlander. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a no play for me in this game. I like Sevy. Verlander's decent. The Yanks have 50-something wins, right? They got 51. We're going to come in and say, hey, look at me. I'm taking the Astros plus 114. Look how smart I am. Just stay away from it. You don't have to bet it. I mean, and this is just me because I'm the guy who'll just walk away from that and be like, you know what? I'll leave it out there than to worry about it, right? I take crazy dogs and would lose with a crazy dog before I take a huge fave. And I'm just going to say, it looks a little easy. I'll rather not play it. And then kick myself the day after saying, why did I do that? What do you think about taking the Nats today? I like Dunning, right? You're getting 140. The offense here for the Nats. And listen, Espino is whatever he is. He is what he is. Dunning is a guy I like. this national team, though, when are they breaking it up? Let's be honest. Bell's going to be on another team. Cruz will be. Here we go. Cruz will be back on Tampa Bay as a DH. He's going to end up in Tampa Bay. Bell, where's he going to end up? Who wants an extra middle infielder somewhere along the lines? Do some help there, Josh Bell, corner guy. But believe it or not, he fits right into the Yankees plan of things. Look at this. He's another DH first baseman. Let's bring him in here. So he'll be out. The Nationals. It's
What's the situation with Soto?
They can't trade him. Who are you trading for him?
They could probably. Oh well, his stock is probably not good right now.
And the guy's but he got 60 walks or whatever the heck he's got. I mean, he's.
Yeah, his stock is probably. They're not going to get the haul that he would have if they tried to trade him mid off season.
Listen, you'd still get. Why would you get a haul? You could hold out and be like, listen, you want this guy? You know how good he is. I mean, look at his numbers. I don't care. He's having the whole team.
He's just on a bad team.
So who knows if he's even interested? He's just up there being like, this is a terrible year, whatever. Let me just get through this, and maybe next year we get some guys in here. But like, what team? Who's got the youth to trade? I mean, really, where are you going? You're going to Toronto and say, give me Vlad. We'll switch these guys.
I don't think Toronto trades Vlad.
Where are you going with that? What team?
Oh, a team that will open up their wallet.
Well, I mean, any team will open up their wallet for that guy. The problem is,
I think legit the only two teams that I think can afford him.
Who's got prospects to do it?
I think there's 3 teams that can probably afford him. The 2 of them in New York and the Dodgers. I think those are the only 3 teams that can afford him with the system that they have.
Yeah, but you know what? When it's time to pay.
They're not going to.
No one's going to pay like Judge. I mean, you're not getting $40 million. The Yanks, no way they're giving that guy $40 million. Heck no. You've had one healthy year. You're 30. I am 31. I'm having a good year. I want a 10-year contract, 7 years. No, they're not going to do it. They'll let him walk. Go to the Mets. Go ahead. Go see. Then all of a sudden he's playing. 79 games, 101 games.
No, he'll hit crazy with the Yankees because Yankee Stadium's a T-ball field, and then he'll come to the Mets and he'll bat 208, hit a bunch of home runs, strike out a crap ton, and be obsolete. That's just the Mets curse, because you'll see some of these big names come in that are all fantastic, and then they'll suck.
Yeah.
So no, we don't need Aaron Judge. He can go elsewhere. One team that I actually think Soto could fit in perfectly with, and mostly because I think Soto's a good defender and they might need him there. How about the Phillies?
Who they trade and get him? They don't have any.
I don't know how much. I don't know what they can trade to try to get him, but it would be a rental. It would be a rental for this year, because obviously they're not paying him with Harper there, but Harper's defense is not there because he's going to need Tommy John surgery or something.
Thank you for the DH, because he's great now. He's. How about this? How about Soto to the Red Sox for Devers or Bogarts, or one of those guys they don't want to pay?
I think it would be Bogarts over Devers.
Bogarts, right? Yeah,
it's got to be. Devers has been like phenomenal this year. So no, I somebody in the chat goes, "Don't insult Philly's excellent defense." Okay.
We got 5 minutes left here. Get the Yankees winning World Series. Yanks are plus 450. I'll tell you what, I saw them plus 450 the other day. That's fine. Again, Yanks plus 450. Sure. I'm looking at Padres, and I'll tell you, I'll look at Cleveland even. I'm going to look outside. The Yanks and the Dodgers. Padres are going to get another bat. Machado will be back. Maybe to get Tatis. The pitching has looked good. All right, Musgrove laid an egg. But Manet is decent. Gore's been what he's supposed to be when he came up as a prospect. Darvish is good. Snell's garbage. But again, they got Lyman. Remember that cat was really good. Dude, he's pitching like Double-A for them right now. I mean, this team is ready to go. Padres for me. If you're looking for deep teams, Padres. Hey, Tim. 19 seconds left.
Yep, that's happened 2 straight days. I had the under in that game. Happened. I had 157 in in a game the day earlier, and they hit a meaningless 3-pointer with 2.1 seconds to put it at 158.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
San Fran plus a run and a half. Really? What are you laying on there? $800? I mean, like, they're a 180 fave. How are you laying? How are you taking plus a run and a half? What is that? -$4? What is that, Tim? Michael, I wish you could bet the Yanks to lose the World Series. It's real simple. Just don't bet them. The Yanks can get a guy. I would say, again, give me the Padres because they're going to make a deal for somebody. What are the Astros? Astros got to be a decent kind of plus kind of number. I would look for the Astros. Crone, 2 bases. McMahon, 2 bases. The Rays a hit, 375. With the lock. He comes in. Oh, I want to see, how does that do tomorrow? Red Sox, Cleveland Guardians. I like the under, and I'll lean Cleveland there. Soto turned down 350. I'd trade him. I'd get whoever I can. I'd get whatever I can. But again, you'll never get equal value because no team has a farm system available for that. But I'd call the Red Sox and be like, hey, how about a bogey straight up deal? I would call all teams ask for a straight up deal for him but I'd call the Yankees and say, hey, how about Judge? I'll give you Judge for this guy. You're the Yankees, they call you tomorrow and be like, hey, you want Soto for Judge? What are you doing? I'm doing that. Thank you. Hang up. Yes, hang up. Well, he was going to say something. Hang up. You got the answer you want. Just hang up the phone. I would call every team and ask for a great player. See what they say. Exactly. What is it? Plus, is it plus 1.5 runs? They got to be minus at least $4, right? They're $2 as it is. Soto wants to win. Trade him. Do you think Yanks happy they gave Cole all the money? I'm not. But you got to pay. I mean, what are you going to do?
Giants plus a run and a half, minus 350. 325.
I thought it'd be like $4. Yeah, run differential. Yeah, the run differentials is 124, and they played less games than the Mets. Yeah, but the Mets offense hasn't really clicked, and again, they're without 2 good pitchers, though. Alec, come on. Yeah. I mean, if you don't think the Mets are good, listen, I'm a Yankee fan. You don't think the Mets are a good team? Come on, that's.
Not to mention the Yankees have played Baltimore like 16 times this year.
Padres' third best run differential. Padres have no offense, which is why they're going to trade for Benedetti. And why they're sitting in first place or half a game behind because their pitching's been phenomenal. With one hitter, with Manny Machado. That's it. Yeah, San Fran. Listen, San Fran run line, that's one thing. San Fran plus a run and a half? I mean, come on. Why don't you just take San Fran plus 4? Lay the $8 and just, I'll go undefeated in baseball. I'll come in here, I'll be undefeated. I told you to, who cares what you're laying? It's a value. Bielsa Ramirez, yeah, he's good. He's good. Any team in the league would give Soto that money. They wouldn't because these teams, I don't think they would. I don't think any team would give him that money. Granted, you should because he's only 22 years old or whatever the heck he is. He's young. But all right, we're rolling out. I'm putting up the alley banner. Back tomorrow on Saturday. We'll see everyone then. Stick around. Again, notification bell on. You know that Allie Burnda's coming up in about a minute. Go check her out. Bye-bye.